I thought this that was really good. Right. Let me see. Yeah. Looks like it's on there. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Hi. I was just working on my blog. Today I'm going to review for you Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armitage. I'm just putting it like that. This is part of the Lux series, the first book in the Lux series. This is about Katie, who's a book blogger. She's definitely a book blogger, and she moves into this new town and meets Damien and his sister, which I forgot her name right now. And she meets them and finds out that they're aliens. This high-paced and really fast read. The first half is pretty slow, I think, because if you already know they're aliens, you're kind of anticipating when she's gonna know they're aliens, and you're like, oh my gosh, when is she gonna find out that these people are aliens? Like, seriously. And so after we get halfway, around 50% way through, then we go into the main story and kind of the idea about these, I guess, alien hunters. They're not human though, so they're like another alien that is trying to capture the Luxon and steal their power. Now, I really enjoyed the second half more than the first half. Instead, I really liked the character development of Damien. I liked more character development in Damien, and it's super good. We do see a lot of Twilight references, and I have been hearing about this from just on the comments, but after they read it, they think it's so much like Twilight. I really don't think it's that much like Twilight. I really don't. But I do see where they're coming from, because some of it's kind of making fun of Twilight, but it's really funny lines, because I think Damien or Katie would say that. Like, Katie would definitely talk about Twilight while he's around, because, well, A, he's weird and he's got this kind of powers, but you can't really explain that, oh, he's got powers, or he can't say, I got powers, because he's an alien. He doesn't want to do that. And so she kind of expressed it like, oh, are you like a vampire? Like a joke, almost. So we can really relate to it. I also really like kind of Damien's background and his past, and how he said his brother died, and just the interesting, it's just interesting. Also, I really love, and I was hesitant about this book because I read Wait For You by the same author, and that was more of I guess, it was more of a more sexy time in there, and I didn't find it remotely believable. So what I expected of Almachad is to have some sexual tendencies. Well, it didn't have any sexual references. There was no sex in it. There was no touching, and I really enjoyed that. So thumbs up for you, Jennifer Almachad, for doing that for me, for actually liking one of your books. So yeah. And I really enjoyed the character Katie. I thought it was interesting that she was a blogger, booktuber, so people reading that book can kind of relate to her, as in, like, book blogging type thing, because she does have a lot of blogs that she talks about in the book as well. The guy, Damien is really interesting. Now, I've pictured him as Damien Black in The Vampire Diaries here. I pictured him, this guy right there, for Damien, because, well, I love Vampire Diaries, and I think Damien Black is really amazing character as well, and sarcastic, and he's kind of exactly, except he's a vampire, obviously. But I pictured him as Damien, as the alien, and I pictured Katie. I pictured her like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. I just pictured her, whatever. She's got like brown hair, but that's about it. I don't really like picture her that much. But I really like Damien's character, as well as his sister. And I pictured her like a bimbo, and I really like thought that she was a bimbo at first. I don't know, like her at first, because she was like, oh, like, what are you doing? Kind of popular. I kind of pictured her popular. But then as I read the story, I really loved her character. Dee, that's her name, Dee. I really loved Dee's character and started loving Dee closer to the story and stuff. Because she kind of wanted to protect Katie. Same with Damien, because he didn't want the secret to be out and stuff like that. And apparently these people are after him and his family, basically the aliens. And I imagined them as the Men in Black, but they are called something else. But these creatures are so interesting. They appear in tuxedos and have, what was it called, sunglasses on, and they are the Men in Black. Essentially, they are the Men in Black, except they are alien versions. They do turn into mist or disappear, so it's really interesting in that concept as well. And I also, Damien and his kind, the Luxons, are aliens of light. So they basically can travel at light speed or faster than light speed. So they are actually faster than vampires, typically. But it's just really interesting how they are, like, they just have light speed and stuff. And it's really interesting. I rated this book a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. The reason why it was rated 4, it got knocked off a point for the slow beginning, and even though I already knew they were aliens, and I read it anyway, so yeah. And that is my review of Obsidian by J.R. Armstrong, and that is it. And I guess have a really great day. Bye.